One of the rules that I find a little more confusing in Great War at Sea is called substitute damage. That's rule section number 7.5. And it says that when you fire at a ship, when you hit and that hit is on a system that has been destroyed, then the hit goes to the next lower system. So if you fire at, say, it's Bayern here firing at Thunderer, then when Thunderer's primary guns go down to 0, then a primary hit on Thunderer becomes a secondary hit. And if it becomes a secondary hit and secondaries are all gone, then it becomes a tertiary hit. Once all the guns are gone, if you fire and you make a hit on the primary, then that hit goes directly to a hull hit. And if you roll a secondary, then it goes directly to a secondary hit. So if I were going to fire here, I'm going to fire my Bayern and I'm going to get 3 primary hits here on Thunder. So I'm going to reduce that using my shift 1, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to fire the next turn. I'm going to fire 4. So I've wiped out the guns here. Now the next shot I make, even though it's a primary gun hit, is going to reduce the hull. Or it's going to reduce the secondary, but there's no secondary here. And then it's going to reduce the tertiary, and then it's going to go to the hull. So down we go, and when we're at zeros, now every hit, whether it's a secondary or a primary, not a tertiary, but a primary and a secondary, then it starts hitting the hull and bringing the hull down. That's how referred pain works. Now, I have to tell you that this, in my games, is an optional rule because I don't like this. This really makes your ship sink fast. And when you're playing with torpedo boats and stuff like that, pretty much every time you make a hit on a destroyer or torpedo boat, it's going to just sink, obviously, blow up. But in reality, they had a hard time hitting these guys, and that's why they were really a danger. So if you don't play with the referred pain rule, then when you make a hit on a primary and the primaries are gone or never were there, then it's a miss. So it adds a lot of misses to your column, and I think that makes for a better game in a lot of cases. But try it both ways and see what you think. All right, that's it for this video.